Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. We're talking about choices. We're looking at studies in the book of Joshua. Do you want to make good choices? Here is something so important. To make good choices, we need to keep sin out of the camp. I'll explain what I'm talking about. Let me encourage you after this study to read through Joshua chapter 6 and chapter 7. You see, the idea of keeping sin out of the camp, I need to make sure I keep sin out of my life, and so that I don't affect others, my family, my friends, the church. In Joshua chapter 6, they go in and they conquer Jericho, and God said, there's certain things that I want you to understand don't belong to you, they belong to God. But a man by the name of Achan, he decided, you know what, there's some things that I want. He saw them. And as a matter of fact, later on, he's going to say that he saw these things. He says there was a Babylonian garment, 200 shekels of silver, a wedge of gold, and weighing 50 shekels. And here's what he says. He says, I saw, I coveted, I took, I hid. And as a result of that, it cost him his life. But not just his life. When we go back to chapter 7, no one knows. Apparently his family knew. They were complicit because they didn't speak up. He hid it in his tent. Nobody knows about it. You know, there can be sin in a person's life and no one around them knows about it, but God knows. And God's going to withhold his providential blessings from them as a result of it. They go to battle against a small little town, Ai, and they weren't victorious. As a matter of fact, it says that the inhabitants of Ai struck down about 36 men, and Israel is running. And the men begin to cry out to God, and Joshua wants to know, God, what's going on? Now here's something for you to understand about choices. Joshua was a great man, but Joshua didn't inquire in advance about how to go into Ai. God would have told him, you got sin in the camp, you better take care of it. But when Joshua was praying, God says, get up. There's sin in the camp. You need to get sin out of the camp. Now, none of us are going to live perfect. None of us are going to never make a mistake, never sin. That's not possible, but here is what's possible. We can make up our mind. Individually, I'm going to do my very best to live faithful to Jesus Christ, and when I fall, when I stumble, I'm going to get back up and live faithful for Him. Join us again tomorrow for your Daily 180.